Black Beach Prison, told by the walls themselves. I am the walls of Black Beach Prison, which is an island of Equatorial Guinea. I am off the coast of the mainland of sub-Saharan Africa. I was originally built under Spanish rule until Equatorial Guinea became independent in 1968, and up until then I was a pretty normal jail. You may not have ever heard of me unless it was for Francisco Nguema. He became president when Equatorial Guinea gained its independence. However, he threw the ex-president inside my walls where he was tortured and beaten to death. This is where I got my reputation for being one of the world's toughest prisons. Teodoro Obianga is the dictator now, who was Francisco's nephew. He already had a powerful position as he was in charge of running Black Beach. Even though Equatorial Guinea has gained its independence, the citizens still suffer from outside influences. Equatorial Guinea became one of the wealthiest countries in Africa when it struck oil in 1995. Obianga uses that money for his family and friends. He doesn't really care for the citizens, so you could expect the prisoners get treated even worse. Many people arrive at Black Beach for going against the government for them not caring. But if you speak out, you will end up here or end up in exile. The most famous prisoner held in this prison was Simon Mann, a British lad, a mercenary involved in organizing a coup against Obianga in 2004 to overthrow him. However, Obianga knows someone in every country because of people wanting oil and to trade. Simon Mann spent time in Zimbabwe's jail before they extradited him back to Equatorial Guinea. In exchange, Zimbabwe would receive more oil. No evidence is needed to end up at Black Beach. When you arrive here, you're going to hate your time right away. Your cell is filthy and no one seems to care. The smell is almost worse, as many prisoners would rather be dead than spend their time here. Obviously, sanitation is not a thing. The jail is overcrowded, so you will have a cellmate or multiple. There's limited food as well, as I have seen prisoners die of starvation, even though this country is one of the most wealthiest in Africa. Torture is what I'm notorious for, though. Prisoners are tortured for no reason by the guards. The beatings that occur could result in death due to the lack of medical attention. But there is one room that is feared the most. One of the most feared rooms is known as the office. There are mock trials carried out in the evenings by the dictator himself, which are long and grueling interrogations that include all sorts of torture. Death sentences are carried out in the woods near the capital of Malabo. Another torture technique that is practiced here is prisoners will fight to the death, but even the survivor will end up being murdered. You are shackled all day and will never see the sunlight, unless you are lucky enough to see the outside through hard labor. The government is going to deny any of these things happening to individuals. They will say conditions have improved since 2005, considering there has been a visitor wing open to the public and the Red Cross comes monthly. However, the guards will still not give inmates their medicine. They will say it has become cleaner and more ethical, but the things done here in the past will always haunt these walls.